how to make changes in your life. Now that you've decided on the change in your life that you're going to make, I want you to take a few minutes to relax and unwind and focus your attention on what I'm saying, because in that state, you'll gain the most benefit from this experience. Take a nice deep breath. Hold it for a moment, and then slowly breathe out. And as you breathe out, feel the tension beginning to leave your body. As you continue to breathe at your natural rate, begin to notice that every breath out helps you relax a little more deeply. Enjoy the feeling of letting go of all the tension in your body. And as you drift deeper and deeper into a state of calm relaxation and comfort, your mind can stay focused on what I'm saying to you. First of all, I want you to think for a moment about the environment where you'll be experiencing your change in behavior. For example, you may think about the different places where you eat or might exercise or smoke or work or do whatever behaviors you've chosen to change. Imagine as clearly as you can all the places where your new behaviors will occur. And now I want you to imagine how you would be behaving in these places if you had already made the changes. For example, you might see yourself eating more slowly, or having smaller portions, or out walking or cycling in the places where you'll go, or being relaxed in a situation where in the past you would have smoked or been tense. Think about your particular change that you're going to achieve and imagine yourself as if you had already made a completely successful change, and notice how you see yourself behaving. And notice that just by looking at yourself, you can see that you look resourceful and completely happy and comfortable with the change. The way that you go about making changes to your life and the ease with which you achieve it will depend on the skills, abilities and strengths that you have. Think for a moment about those qualities that will help you in making the change you want. For example, there may be some areas of your life where you're very determined, single-minded and successful at something. Even if this attitude hasn't yet helped with the goal that you've decided to achieve here, there's a quality within you that you can bring to bear on your new goal, once you feel and realize that this is a strength that you possess. You may find other skills or strengths within yourself that will be able to help you achieve greater health and well-being. For example, you may be good at breaking goals down into easily achievable steps, or paying close attention to the messages and signals from your body, or recognizing your emotional state and dealing with it in a healthy way, such as expressing anger and irritation appropriately instead of bottling it up. So just take a moment to think about the skills and abilities that you have that will help you make this change in your life. Underlying your personal resources and skills are a set of beliefs. To be effective in making changes, these beliefs must be consistent with your goal of an improved life. For example, it's important to believe that it's possible to make the change, and more importantly, that it's possible for you. Another belief that is essential is that you deserve to be well, healthy, and happy. We usually don't notice our beliefs because they're always there and out of our conscious awareness. But you can become aware of them now. Just think about the beliefs you have, which will enable you to change your behavior with ease. A belief that you deserve to make the change, that change is possible, that you have the ability to make the changes, and that you can be healthier and have a greater sense of well-being than you can imagine. And you may have other important beliefs, such as that you can go on learning and improving, and that once you start, the changes in your life can go on and on. If you feel that you don't hold any or all of these beliefs very strongly or at all, just act as if you believe them for the duration of this process, and you'll be surprised at how acting as if can have remarkable effects. And now at the core of everything is your sense of who you are, your identity or sense of self. This always determines what's possible in your vision of the future and your sense of purpose as you pursue your goal. Focus on that sense of you, the core of you that has so many strengths and qualities. Sometimes this is just a felt sense of yourself, or there may be a symbol or a metaphor that comes to your mind that somehow encapsulates all the positive qualities that you have, but may have lost sight of. Now, as you focus on your sense of who you are, I just want you to start to feel it in your body. Take time to become aware of your sense of identity, all those qualities that make you uniquely you. Enjoy the way that it feels as you tune in to all these thoughts and memories of you at your best, that are part of your experience alone. And as you begin to feel that, just lightly squeeze your thumb and middle finger together so that the feeling of your sense of self is linked to this. Hold this gentle pressure throughout this process. Your brain will always link things that occur at the same time, and we call it an anchor. By anchoring or linking the feeling of your core self, you can hold it constant while we go through the next stage. So hold on to that feeling as you focus on the beliefs which will support your change. Feel what it's like to believe that you deserve to achieve your goal, that you're good enough to achieve your goal, that you deserve to be successful, that it's possible to make that change, and any other beliefs that seem important to you. And with practice, you can make these beliefs even stronger by simply having the intention to do so. Imagine what it would be like if the beliefs were twice as strong, or 4 or 6 times as powerful. The interesting thing about your mind is that what you imagine inwardly becomes your reality. So make these beliefs as strong as you possibly can. And when you can feel what that's like, just slightly increase the pressure between your thumb and middle finger so that this state is connected to the anchor as well. And now take your sense of self and your powerful positive beliefs and feel what it's like to have your particular skills and abilities. How does it feel to apply them to your life change? For example, how does it feel to be really determined and motivated when imagining the changes you're making? And as you feel what it's like to have the skills and abilities that you possess, squeeze your thumb and middle finger a little more firmly to link this state as well. Think about the success that you've already had in your life when you've made changes before. And now I want you to take your sense of self, your beliefs and capabilities, and I want you to feel what it's like to have this change in your life in all those times and places. Imagine that you've achieved your goal fully and completely, and it's now effortless and feels really good. Make sure that you're in your body, seeing the world around you through your eyes, hearing through your ears, and feel the powerful, resourceful state inside you. And as you imagine what it feels like to go about your life with this change in your behavior and attitude, I want you to gently increase the pressure between your thumb and middle finger again to anchor this state. The more often you practice this, the more powerful the anchor will become, like charging up a battery. And very soon you'll be able to bring on a powerful, motivated state by simply intending to. And this gives you much greater control over your own state of mind and body. And this is the hallmark of a successful person. You can now imagine living in the different contexts of your life as a transformed you, for whom the change feels good and effortless for a little longer. Also imagine the challenges and setbacks that may possibly happen. Feel how well you can deal with them in your imagination when you're in a powerful and resourceful state. And now I want you to return to normal wakefulness and to bring that resourceful state back with you as you gradually orientate yourself to the room. And as I count back from 5 to 1, feel yourself becoming more alert and awake. So when I reach 1, open your eyes, feeling wide awake, alert, refreshed and resourceful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.